How do you do? I'm General Vincent, the commander of the Australian force in Vietnam, and I'm speaking to you from the Nui Dat, the base of the 1st Australian Task Force. The Australian force consists of the Army element, which is the largest here, based at Nui Dat, the Air Force element, based at Vung Tau, some 16 miles away, operating helicopters and transport aircraft, with some bombers up the coast at Phan Rang, 100 miles, and the naval element consisting of divers, helicopter pilots and a destroyer off the coast. Christmas is with us now, and we here at Nui Dat and in the whole of the force think of you people back home with all the kind thoughts that are appropriate at Christmas time. And shortly you'll be hearing some of the soldiers, sailors and airmen speak to their folks at home, passing to them the Christmas messages. I would like to thank all those organisations, people and clubs and groups who have been so kind throughout the year, and more particularly at Christmas, in sending gifts and good wishes to all the men here in Vietnam. May I, on behalf of all those members of the force who cannot speak to you personally, wish you all back home in Australia a Merry Christmas and a fine and happy New Year.
Saigon, capital of South Vietnam, and a city well known to troops who have served or who are serving with the headquarters of the Australian forces here in Vietnam. Despite years of war and numerous Viet Cong terror and rocket attacks, life goes on for the stoic Vietnamese civilians.
I'm Sergeant Bob Popperwell from Cloverdale in West Australia. I'd like to wish my wife, Betty, all the best for Christmas, and to my 4 children, Roberta, Judith, Gary and Shane. I wish you were home with you today. Also to Mum and Dad and all my other relations, I hope you have a very happy Christmas, and it won't be long before I'm back home again and spend the next Christmas with you.
I'm Captain Nick Mason-Jones from Perth in Western Australia, and I want to send my best wishes to my parents in Claremont, and to wish them a Merry Christmas for this year and a Happy New Year in 1968. I'm sorry I can't be home, but I'll see you definitely in Christmas 1968.
I'm Ozzy Osborne, Perth, Western Australia, which to send Christmas messages to all my family in Perth, also to my friends in Sydney. I hope to be home within the next 4 or 5 months. Thank you very much.
Sergeant Barry Wilson of South Perth, Western Australia. I'd like to send an extra special greeting to my wife Gwen and my daughter Donna. Certainly hope we can be together again this time next year. Also, Christmas greetings to Mum and Dad and the remainder of the family, including Karen, Gregory, Bradley, Robin, Craig, Ashley, and also Joanne and Lindley from Meekatharra.
I'm Staff Sergeant Rod Painter from Bayswater in Perth, Western Australia, and I'd like to say hello to my wife Maxine, my sons Nicholas and Stephen, and to my daughter Sharon, also to Mum, Joan and James, and any other of my friends that may be watching at the moment. Well, I'm sitting down here in the Canberra Hotel at the moment having a beer with a few of the lads. I'd rather be sitting in the Bayswater Hotel, or better still in the lounge room, but I guess I might be about this time next year. Although I'll be home in March, and until then, I'm missing you a lot. That's about it. Goodbye and thank you.
I'm Warrant Officer Al Pabley from Perth, West Australia. I'm attached to the Australian Army training team, and currently my posting is the Adjutant Mobile Strike Force, 1st Special Forces, Da Nang. Hello, Bet, kids. I hope today, Christmas Day, has been a pleasant one. The sun's out and that you can get down to the beach later on. Even though I'm not with you, my thoughts are with you, and it won't be too long before I'm home amongst you all again.
This is OAC Reyes of Troops Squadron in South Vietnam. I'd like to take this opportunity to send Christmas greetings to my wife, Rosemary, baby daughter, Donna, mum and dad, Joe, Jim and Ray, and all my friends and relatives in Mandurah. I'll be home in about 4 months, and I hope you all have a great Christmas. And just think of me while I'm up here, as I'll be thinking of you. All the best, darling, and look after yourself till you're home.
The majority of the 8,000 Australian servicemen in Vietnam see little or nothing of Saigon. At Nui Dat, about 40 miles southeast of the capital, is the operational base for the 1st Australian Task Force. It's home for about 5,000 officers and men. From Nui Dat are launched the operations against the enemy in Phuoc Tuy and the neighbouring provinces.
Now this Christmas, for many of the lads of the battalion, it will be their first time away from home. And of course it won't be the same sort of Christmas that they have been used to. We will do our very best to make it a day to remember for them. And we will set up Christmas decorations, and with the help that you have given us with the Christmas parcels which have been sent, I think it will be a day to remember. Naturally, everybody won't be present on Christmas Day itself. We'll still have 100, maybe 120 men on patrol, and this is necessary because we can't afford to neglect our own defence even on a day as special as this. Now, from the members of the 7th Battalion, I would like to wish you, on their behalf and on my own, a very happy Family Day. I'd like to wish you too peace for the future and happiness.
I'm David Miller from Perth, Western Australia. I'd like to send a few Christmas greetings home. Firstly to my mother and father, Pam and Ron Taylor, and all my good friends. I'm sorry I can't be with you this Christmas, but it's just one of those things, and I should be home by sometime in February, and we can have a ball when I get home.
I'm Sapper Verco from Western Australia, Victon in Western Australia. I'd like to send a Christmas greeting to all the folks at home, Mum, Dad, Janet, and all my mates, especially Paul, and I'd just like to thank everyone for making this possible. Thanks very much.
I'm Corporal Harry Hickman from Perth, Western Australia, and I'm sending greetings to my wife, children, and to my folks in Victoria Park. Hello there. How's the kids? Nita, I hope your eye's getting better. Do as the doctor tells you. Dean, Berry, Laurie, behave yourselves. Be good kids.
I'm Private G. Seal from the Charlie Company, 7 Ra, and I'm from West Australia. I'd like to say hello to Mum, Jean, John, Jeff, Norma, Barry, Suzanne, Kerry, and all at home, and hope I'm back with you next year, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'm Private E.J. Gooch of Perth, Western Australia. I'd like to send a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to my mother and father of Rockingham. And I'd also like to send a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to my girlfriend of Como, Sue, and to my brothers who are also on stations in Western Australia.
I'm Private Walton from Western Australia, and I'd like to send greetings to my parents and brothers and sisters of Lower Chittering. That's all, thanks.
Hi, my name is Private Kevin Kirkup. I'd like to send a Christmas call to Western Australia. I'd like to send a Christmas call to my mother, father, fiancé, Western Australia. I hope they have a new year.
My name's Private Jim Cummins from Bolton, West Aussie. Just want to say good day and Merry Christmas to Mum and Dad, sisters and brothers, and all my relatives and friends over there. Thank you. I am Private George Nichols from Sherwood Station, Meekatharra. To all West Australians, and especially to my parents and my brother Bill, I'd like to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. To
Uncle Jim, Auntie Vera of Man Manning, Auntie Rose and Uncle Laurie of North Perth, and all my other relations and cousins in Perth and friends, I'd like to say a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and all the best to you all. To all West Australians, agriculture and farming people, I hope it rains for you, and all other people, may everything turn out for the best. I'm Private Greg Prescott, or Maid of Vale, Perth. I'd like to say a special hi to Mum and Dad and my brothers and all my friends over there in Perth. Merry Christmas.
Hello there. I'm Private Ralph Hoger, Mosman Park, Western Australia. I'd like to wish my mother and father a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. My two brothers, Harry and Bill, hope they really have a great time at home. And all my good friends at home, I really wish them the best for the new year.
I'm Gunner Wakefield of Fullfield Regiment, Royal Australian Artillery. I'd like to send my season's greetings to my brother and my sister-in-law and family and to all my friends in Australia. And I'm from Perth, and the same season greetings goes to everybody in Australia.
Gunner Darryl Cooper, Morley, Western Australia. I'd like to wish Mum and Dad and all my relations a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm Gunner Avery of Mount Hawthorn, and I'd like to send a Christmas greeting to my parents, and also my girlfriend Beverly, and to all the other fellas at home. Thanks very much. I wish I was home there with you.
My name is Private Gerard Woodruff. I'm from Perth, Western Australia. I'd like to send Christmas greetings to my mother and father, my brother, my relations, and tell them that I'll be home shortly.
I'm Private Surter from Perth in Western Australia. I'd like to send a Christmas message to Mum, Dad, all family, relations, friends around Perth and the country areas who was ever watching this show. I won't be long before I'll be home, and when I do get home I'll have my Christmas in with all of you. In the meantime, I'd like to wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and just be careful on the road. I'll see you when I get home. Bye for now.
I'm Staff Sergeant Huey Layton from June. I'd like to send a message to my wife, who will be in Northern for Christmas, and also my family. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, and all the brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and all the children. It looks like being a hot, dry winter, summer up here, as we call it. It should be winter, but I don't think it'll be very cold the way it'll be, should be back in Perth. I'm having a good time up here. The weather's not so bad at the moment, but it looks like getting hot and very dry and dusty. The way things are going now, I don't think I'll be able to get home on R&R this year or next year.
I'm Lance Corporal Ross Bond from Picton, Western Australia. I'd like to say hello to Mum and Kev, Ray and Judy, and all the rest of the family there in Perth. I'd like to wish them all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I should be home sometime in February month, so I'll be really looking forward to seeing you then. That's about all I can think of. Thanks very much.
I'm Sergeant Tex Glover of Miriam, Western Australia. I'm my darling wife, Mum and Dad, Terry and Joe, and all my friends. I'd like to wish you all a very happy Christmas. I'm sure you're all having a wonderful day. Wish I was at home with you. If you'll never mind, another couple of months I will be. It won't be long now, and then I'll be on my way. I'm looking forward to being home, as you surely realise. I'm fit and well myself and in good health, so no problems there. Looking forward to being home soon. Take care. All the very best for now. Cheerio.
My name's Private John Delgado. Come from Karrinyup, Western Australia. I'd just like to send all my love and best wishes to my wife Diane, my son Glenn John, also to Mum and Dad, brothers and sisters. Sorry I didn't get home for your wedding, Vernon. Hope to be home very shortly, within the next few months. I'm in the best of health, and hope that everyone at home is as well. Once again, I'd just like to say all the best for Christmas, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
My name's Son Laurie Fraser. I'm from Belvoir, West Australia. Hi, darling. Hello, Julie. Merry Christmas. No need to tell you where I prefer to be today.
I'm Charlie Hunt from WA, Bentley. I wish to send Christmas greetings to my wife and son and her parents and friends down there. Also to my mother in Modbury, South Australia. I am quite well here. Christmas spirit is still with us, although we're working. A few Christmas sales has helped us along. I want to thank everyone for the Christmas food parcels they have sent and helped us with our morale that way. Morale is high. We've only 2 months left of our 12-month tour here, and everyone is happy. A Merry Christmas to all.
Okay then. Christmas 1966, we were probably wondering what Christmas 67 would be. Well, we're with it now, and I think probably we're thinking of Christmas 1968. However, the main thing probably concerns the people at home is just how we're spending Christmas. We're not all together. Christmas up here is not a day, it's more of a period. However, we try to keep Christmas going in the same Australian way that we're all used to. Our canteen committees, cooks, caterers, have all got together on this one, and well, we hope that we'll have the Christmas that we would have had at home. Not quite the same, but along that line. The parcels, the letters, the well wishes, everything from home help to make it for us. It's not exactly the same, but I'm sure everybody at home knows that we're thinking of you, whether they be mother, brother, wife, children, whoever they may be. We're very happy and proud of the job we're doing at present, and as I say, we're looking forward to coming home, and I think every man in the battalion would like me to send very best wishes of Happy Christmas to all at home, and especially to those people who have been wounded from the battalion and those who have returned home.
At Vung Tau on the South China Sea, the Australian Logistics Support Group is located.
Tôi là Hà Thị Trevor Gordon, quê tôi ở Pittsburgh, tiểu bang Queensland. Tôi làm việc tại quan cảnh tư pháp tại Vũng Tàu, Nam Việt Nam. I'm Corporal Trevor Gordon. I come from Pittsburgh in Queensland. I work as an interpreter for the Australian SIB at Vung Tau in South Vietnam. I'd like to pass Christmas message on to my parents and family back home. Thank you very much.
My name's Private Alan Grano from Perth, Western Australia. I'd like to say Merry Christmas to all these folks at home, Mum and Dad, Pam, Neil, and she'll be home about late May, I think, and I'll possibly spend next Christmas with you all at home. It's a bit hot over here at the moment, but things are going all right, and everything should be okay.
I'm Sister Amy Pittenby of Manjimup, West Australia. I'd like to wish my family a Merry Christmas. I'd also like to wish a Merry Christmas to all the mums and dads of the boys that are up here in Vietnam.
I'm Craftsman Graham McDonald from Katanning in Western Australia, and I'd like to give a cheerio call to my mother, who is still in Katanning, and my family who are scattered all over the state. Wishing them a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope they don't get as drunk as what I intend to at Christmas time. Weather up here is fairly hot at the moment, with the scattered rain. It's not a bad job. The mosquitoes aren't too bad. On this machine you can see me sitting on, I've just finished fitting a new motor to it, you wouldn't understand very much, Mum, but my brother-in-law would. And it's supposed to be a fairly good machine up here and it's standing out quite well in the sand. How's things getting on down there? Is the boat going yet? I sincerely hope you don't wreck it before I get back in January to give it a go on the skis. It's Private Terry Healy from Daglish, Western Australia. Christmas message I'd like to send to all my people at home, especially Mum and Dad for the presents I've sent over so far, and express I'm sorry I won't be home for my sister's wedding in February, but I'll be able to celebrate it well and pretty big over here. For families and relations that have sent letters so far, I haven't answered them. Well, they're on the way sometime before Christmas anyway. And for all my mates that missed out coming over here, I'm sorry about that, but I'm having a good time down at the beach every night anyway. Don't think much more to say on that, except that a few presents I'll be sending over, or supposed to be sending over Christmas, I'll be bringing them home with me in somewhere in April or so.
I'm Private Red Arnold from Royal Parade, Sawyers Valley in Western Australia. I've been over here 3 months now, and it's not a bad place over here. It's a bit boring, but that's about all. I had town now and again, go up the road, go to Newdat, travel around, have a look at all the sights around the place. Going to take some photos, but I never got around to it. And I hope you got the Christmas presents I sent home to you, Mother and Father. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Everyone over in Western Australia. I hope they have a good time. I'm hoping to have a good time over here in Christmas too. I'm Craftsman Peter Grogel of Bakersfield, West Australia, and I'd like to send Christmas greetings to my parents, little sister Geraldine, and my girl Lord in West Australia. Well, as you can see, I'm having a great time, feeling fit. Oh well, there's plenty of heat, I keep us occupied, and I hope everything back home's going fine. Hope everything goes well at Christmas, and you all have a great time. I'm sorry I just can't be there, but I'll be home next April. We'll all have a drink together. It'll be just plain great. Well, once again, I hope you all have a great Christmas. And Antoinette, you especially.
G'day. I'm Leading Seaman Michael Carey from Rivervale, Western Australia. I'd like to wish my wife Heather a very Merry Christmas and my little darling daughter Michelle and all the best in the world to them. Also, I'd like to send best wishes to my mother and my father, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and all those people who know I'm up here and more or less looking after them. Having a pretty good time up here. Nothing much to complain about, only the lack of all the comforts of home, you might say. I hope to see you all in March, all being well. If I'm lucky, I might be home a little before then. But don't raise your hopes, as anything we do, you never know where they're going to send you or what they're going to do with you. That's all for now, and thanks for having me.
My name is Barry Todd, Naval Airman in the Royal Australian Navy. I'd just like to send greetings to Mother and Father, who live in Bassendean, and mate Warren Blackman. I'd like him to have a few beers for me, because I won't be having many myself. And all the folks around Bassendean that know me, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to them, and Happy New Year.
I'm Corporal Graham Barnett of Maryborough, Queensland. I'd like to send a Christmas greeting to my wife, Jen, Mark and Scott, in Perth, West Australia, my mother and father in Maryborough, Queensland, sister Lex, Ailsa, all the family. Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you all.
Sergeant Jerry Burton, Dinella, Perth, Western Australia. Hello Shirley, Joanne, Noel, Danny. Certainly missing you all. Want to wish you all the best for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Also be thinking of you, Shirley, on the 3rd of December, our wedding anniversary. All the best to Mum and the rest of the family. I hope I get an R&R home, but things are a bit doubtful at the moment. Still, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Once again, all the best to everybody. Hope to see you soon.
Most of the troops serving in Vietnam get the opportunity for a few days' relaxation on the beach at Vung Tau.
Private Graham Daniels, East Victoria Park, Perth, Western Australia. Hello, Mum, Dad, Maureen, Ray, Pat, all the wives, the kids. How are you all? I'm very well. Hoping to be home soon, so I can be with you over the next, say, 2 or 3 years when I finish over here in Vietnam. This is a Christmas greeting. I wish you all the best for Christmas, the New Year. Also, my wife, Kay, daughter Sharon, also sends her regards to you for the period of 1968.